Hi friends, today with Miss Sonia, we are going to learn how you can make a fun sensory experience while practicing your letters as well as your pencil grip. So what you're going to need today is a small plastic bin, clear. You're going to need dish soap and you're going to need a little bit of water. First, what you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to place the soap into the bottom of the plastic bin, and you want enough to where you're just having a thin layer at the bottom. Once you've done that, then you're going to add a little bit of water. This is an activity where when you're adding, it's a trial and error. You'll do a mix, and then you may need to add more water, and then if you've added too much water, you can always add the soap to correct it. So let's see here. I might add a little bit more water. Adding the water allows you to see the letters that you've made a little bit longer before it sets back into a clear film. So let's try this. You can experiment with different colors. Okay, we'll practice with that one. Okay, so once you have your soap mixture, then you're ready to practice your letters. Now, when you're practicing your letters, it's going to depend on your child's academic area of what they're working on. So when you start working on letters, the first letters that you start on are uppercase letters. And so if your child is still learning the uppercase letters, we're really going to want to give them a visual model. So we'll take the letter T, for example. A few different ways that you can do it is, one, you are writing the letter T for them, and then you have it here, and you say, your turn, make the letter T, and that they would make the letter T. Now, if this is not successful, the next step that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to describe to them of how you made the letter T. So, big line down, jump back to the top, little line across. Using those verbal cues, you can prompt them to do the same into the sensory bin. Big line down, jump to the top, little line across. If they're still struggling with making the letter T, then what you can do as the parent is that you can put the whiteboard down or piece of paper down, and you would make the letter T within the bin, big line down, little line across, and then they would go in and trace your markings while you're giving them those verbal prompts of how to do it. Once they've mastered the uppercase letters, then you can move on to lowercase letters. So for example, the same kind of techniques you would use is you would want to start with giving them a visual model. So we'll do the letter A, make a circle, a line down. They would make that into their sensory bin. If they've mastered the uppercase letters and the lowercase letters using their visual model, then you can go to the next level and you can just say, hey, make the letter S for me. And then they're having to use their visual memory skills to pull that out of what the S looks like and practice it into the sensory soap bin. Now, the next step is not to use the finger. And then you can practice your pencil grip. So you can use the end of a marker. The type of grip that we're looking for is either a tripod grasp or a quadrupod grasp. What does that mean? Well, it means we want them to use 3 or 4 fingers. And the keys here is that we're wanting the thumb to be opposing the index finger. Notice that I have the letter C shape here, or also known as the open web space, and my marker is resting in this open web space. We're also looking for the bottom fingers to be curled in and flexed into the palm. So when they're practicing their pencil grip, they can practice their letters, they can practice writing their name, anything you like. If letters are too easy, you can practice your spelling words, such as cat, and they can write cat into the sensory bin. Well, that's all, and it's so great to see you, and I will see you next time.